Hello, my name is Jacky Hunt. I'm your lead nurse infection prevention and control, and today I'd like to show you how to put on protective clothing for when you're caring for a patient who's suspected of having COVID-19 virus. Let us start with plastic apron first. So it goes around the neck, tie at the back. Because the front of the apron is going to get contaminated, you want to be able to untie it or break the ties at the back, so it's important to tie it at the back, not the front. And then you have your fluid repellent surgical mask. They might have ear loops like this, or they might actually have ties, but I've got ear loops today. So put on the mask next, making sure it covers my nose and mouth. If you're dealing with a patient with a particularly bad cough, or if they are spluttering a lot, the advice is to risk assess. You might need eye protection if there's risk of body fluids, particularly respiratory secretions. And finally, I put on my gloves. And now I'm ready to enter the room. Now I've finished with the patient, I'm going to remove my gloves first because it's important to remove the gloves before bringing your hands to your face to take off the apron. So it's gloves first, and try and touch the contaminated area. The outside will be contaminated and that can go straight into the bin. With this glove, I don't touch the outside with my bare hands, so I'm going to put my fingers inside to roll it like that. And I'll be using some alcohol hand gel. Before I move to the next stage, which is my gown. So first of all, the front of my apron will be covered with virus, so I have to be really careful not to get my bare arms in contact with the front of the apron. So I'm going to remove the apron by snapping at the top and snapping at the side, and making sure that I then only touch areas that have been on the inside of the apron. So I'm rolling it up, and again I'll put it in the bin. And you can clean your hands one more time because you're bringing your hands to your face, but ultimately remove your eye protection like that. And then when you're outside the room, the last thing that is removed is your face protection. Again, the front of the mask would be containing the virus, so you can only handle the mask using the side tapes or the ear loops and place it into the bin provided outside the room. Clean your hands and then you're ready to care for another patient.